going straight into the game. Game number 1. Again, Splice in a very, very favorable position here to just clinch top 2 in this very series.
And let's not forget, just to remind you of the implications, Splice need a 3-0 sweep to clinch. Peeps, any win for them gets them that top 2 spot.
We are underway off the kickoff. Arsenal starting things off. There's Gyro, saved by Splice. That one headed towards the net, and Pirates gets the goal. Peeps strike first.
And looking at the defense of Splice, 2 kind of one up in the air. Karma coming off the back wall, and 2 kind of gets sucked into this play. You see Karma not able to get around, and the Peeps able to strike first here.
11 seconds is all it took for the Peeps to get on the board first. J-Wiz going straight back down onto that one, giving way for Nose Dude. Karma in the corner, wins against 1, but Arsenal wins the second bout. Gyro met there. Karma gonna take that read herself. It's just off target, defended anyway by Pirates. So Splice, how do they respond after the Peeps scored a quick goal on him? Well, how about some consistent pressure, and a mistouch will allow Karma to have Splice tie it up.
Big miss here on the back wall. It's Nose Dude going up high, and just a light touch towards the net. Gyro just can't get the read on it. Pirates too late to get back in front of that ball, and it's Karma and Splice tying this game up.
Quickly responded by Splice. And this is about what we expect all series long from these 2 squads. Arsenal past 1. Pirates had to pull off on that. It's a quick transition up the ramp, has the read. Karma down and saved by Gyro.
This defense from the Peeps is running thin here. Splice a couple times now. I've got the better of them. That one from Karma was a dangerous ball. Peeps able to get away.
Karma looking for Nose Dude, but the angle covered by Pirates. Gyro staying with it in midfield, going backwards, wins a challenge on the half flip, keeps it going, but that's a crucial double commit by the Peeps. They keep it in play thanks to Pirates. But Splice able to head it back to midfield. And further, off the crossbar, Arsenal gonna carry it past 2.
Demo.
Arsenal going for that demo. Nose Dude expertly avoids it. Staying with it is J-Wizmont. Tries to get in the way of Pirates. It's no good. And cleared away by Karma. Karma taking it herself. Karma. We've had a lot of Karma-led teams over the course of the seasons in Rocket League. And this is by far the best one that has been put together for this squad. The one that you feel like has to go to the promotion tournament.
And you talk about the story from Splice. We're going 2-5 in the last season now. In this season, 1 series away, excuse me, to clinching a top 2 spot and have a chance at the RLCS.
J-Wiz pulling away there. And Karma gonna take this slow. Past 1, does stop the assault for now. Tap down, Gyro's gonna take it. Gyro has had himself a season. That's off the post, saved by Karma. And here in the corner, Pirates taking it around. Nose Dude just gonna play the crowd game because he doesn't really have a choice with an empty tank. Pirates down to Gyro, broken up by J-Wizmont. Out to the side, Pirates gonna take point here for the Peeps. J-Wiz throwing that one downfield. Gyro gonna trade. Pirates and Arsenal up for that ball. Gyro coming in to keep it away from the box. And so, a lot of time has passed, and we haven't had a lot of crazy action in front of the box on either end. Both defenses doing well.
Splice holding the Peeps to only 2 shots in this game. We talked about Gyro and Arsenal leading the charge on offense. I guess now a 3rd shot comes out for the Peeps, but Splice doing a great job of getting in front of those chances for Splice.
Karma taking this pass from Nose Dude. She only had a couple of options. Nose Dude finds it on the follow-up. Nose Dude against the back wall. There's the follow-up from J-Wiz, saved by Gyro. The Peeps Starting to feel the pressure from Splice. Pirates says, enough of that. I'm taking this out. I'm taking it to the box, but it's saved by Nose Dude. In midfield, on the challenge. Nose Dude gonna take it down. Nose Dude missing it on the corner. Arsenal gave way for Karma on that play, and Pirates meeting Jay Wismont. Back to Nose Dude. Karma has the read.
There.
Karma shoots, and it's too light. Pirates has the save.
Big save there from Pirates. Now his third in this game. Splice have had their chances to put this one away. Might just take one more.
Threatening there was Splice in the waning seconds. Pirates able to toss it downfield. Peeps are threatening. Pirates shoots. Pirates scores with 9 seconds left. The Peeps take the lead.
With 9 seconds left, like you said, Arsenal just pops this one up. Splice just too slow to the ball. You see Jay Wismont a little bit under it, and Pirates drops it down. Peeps in the lead.
Back and forth. Defense held strong on both ends. But at the end of game 1, it's the Peeps offense that breaks through, pokes a hole in the Splice defense. They pick up a third goal with 7 seconds left, and it's looking like it's all Peeps.
And I'm not sure what that kickoff was from Jay Wismont. Might have been an accident there, but either way, the Peeps now in the lead by 2, and this one might be all but over.
And this is big for the Peeps in a lot of ways, because even if they go out in this series, if Splice had swept them, it would have eliminated Peeps from top 2 contention. They now completely negate that potential, and they can fight in this series knowing that even if they somehow lose this series, which is definitely possible, that there's still a chance for them in the top 2.
And on the flip side, now Splice don't clinch top 2 with the Peeps winning the first game. Splice did need a 3-0 there, so Peeps now the only team today here in week 4 that can clinch a top 2 spot.
Yeah, I think Brett is sitting back watching this game going, thank you, Peeps.
Right.
Did not want Splice to confirm a spot because that makes their job that much harder to get into the top 2. And so after that game, again, there wasn't really a lot of concentrated offense until very late in the game. Peeps started getting some continual offense, and Splice even had a couple of chances at the net as well at the end.
Splice had a lot of chances, and Carmen was kind of leading that charge at 5 shots here in this game. But on the other side for Peeps, they were held to very few shots throughout that game. It really came into the last part of that game where the Peeps were able to put a couple more shots on target, ending with 5 and ultimately winning the game.
Well, I mean, in the second game, it's going to be this close, man. I mean, sitting on the edge of it, I'm just like, something's going to break, someone's going to whiff the ball, and the ball's just going to go in, and I'm going to be disappointed. But that's not what happened. Instead, solid passing plays, and even we talked about Splice's passing and how, and you had mentioned how Peeps, they need to do a good job of shutting down the passing lanes of Splice. I think they did that really, really well in this series. Splice, they were able to find some openings, and going into game 2, they need to build on that and keep that pressure up, continue to find those holes, and eventually they will find the back of the net.
And again, Splice, they had their chances in this game. They just couldn't find the back of the net for the Peeps. Great defense coming out from them.
Off the kickoff, Arsenal wants to start things out. That is off target. And boom, downfield, Jay Wiz teeing it up, keeping it away from the defense, giving way now for Karma. Off the ceiling, tries to stay with it. Knocked away by the Peeps. Nose Dude meeting on the edge with Gyro. Gyro looking for Arsenal. It's blocked by Splice. Downfield, Pirates up in a jiffy to make that save.
Pirates has definitely been the backbone for this Peeps squad throughout this season. You said it in game number 1. He had quite a few saves there, letting Gyro and Arsenal have a lot on offense, while Pirates just playing that supporting role throughout this season.
All met on the challenge. That's a big win for Pirates. A better touch by Nose Dude. Out that pass, it was really just a pass to Splice, but Pirates is there to throw it back. And a bump onto J-Wiz, but not before he got a touch on the ball. Gyro shoots and it's saved by Nose Dude on the transition. Has Karma blocked away by the Peeps. Pirates doing a ton of work in game 2 here early.
And there's a couple times when Splice, they get on the transition, but they just can't go at full speed. They've had opportunities to catch Peeps out. A lot of times, Peeps send 3 on offense, and it just takes a slow transition from Splice for the Peeps to get back in time.
Oh, and no one able to touch that. Pirates, well, he's been leading the assault here in game 2. Can they find the hole? Arsenal falling down, but it is saved easily by Nose Dude. Gyro, I think maybe he was expecting Pirates to be up on that one, but Pirates playing it safe. It could cost them off the crossbar. Throwing it back, it's hanging in front of the box. Arsenal is there on the defense. Past one, Gyro wants to take it the whole way. Arsenal coming in anyway. J-Wiz, he's got Karma. Karma looking for the read, defended well by Gyro, but Splice, they're not done just yet. Well, they're done now. Nose Dude looked like he backflipped, but it's wide for Pirates, and the Peeps had an open net. In the corner. Pirates gonna try to take it out, but he missed. The Peeps fighting to win in the corner. Gyro. Able to poke it out for now. J-Wiz with it against the back wall, followed up by Karma, who has all the time in the world, but it's defended again by the Peeps.
A lot of offense coming out from Splice. Now Peeps finally find a way out, but for Splice, that's the game plan that they have coming into this series. They want to stay on offense, and they want to find each other in the offensive third.
Against the back wall. Oh, a little almost disastrous, but Karma able to recover. Staying with it, the Peeps fighting in front of the box. Cleared away, but in support is Arsenal. It's off the crossbar, its own goal. Splice, it is a goal for the Peeps.
And this is just unfortunate here from Splice. Arsenal fires off a rocket. It's high, but Karma goes up to block this one away so that there's no rebound for the Peeps, but instead accidentally own goals. And the Peeps, late into this game, go up by 1.
Peeps going up 2-0 in this series. Well, I mean, I'll let you make your own conclusions about how they gotta feel. If the scoreline holds. Pirates only gave it to Karma, puts it really the only place she could have to try to make a goal. Arsenal winning a big challenge and stays with it here against Splice. A pass over to Nose Dude and back flipped away as Gyro had it defended. Tapped out by Nose Dude, and that ball's on target, but Nose Dude's still there, has Karma on the wing. Challenged by Arsenal, who, well, the first half of this game, it felt like it was all Pirates. The second half of this game, Arsenal's been winning the big challenges in midfield. That's a pass, a good shot, off the crossbar and in. Splice tie the game.
That's the Spice we know and love, and this is a great play by Jay Wismont, kind of slowing down his offensive attack, and he puts it over to Karma, who puts it to the back of the net. Great play from Splice, and they tie it up with less than a minute.
Could we have overtime? Well, we saw how overtime went in the last series with Bread and the Hosses, and it was a doozy, and I have no doubt that this would be all the same. Thrown out downfield. Boomed again. How about Nose Dude taking the pass in transition from Karma, and Splice have the lead.
And Splice, once they get these passing plays going, they are just so unstoppable. This is a perfect example of Splice catching the Peeps in rotation. These quick passes downfield, they're able to find them and put them away, take the lead with 35 seconds left.
Off the kickoff, Pirates. Can he tie it for the Peeps? No. J-Wiz is quick off the back wall. And another goal will all but confirm it for Splice. Peeps looking to move downfield. Up high, Gyro, not able to get there in time. Karma booms it downfield. Peeps get about one more chance to tie this game up. And it's gonna start with Arsenal. Looking for Gyro. And challenged by Nose Dude. Pirates has to get to this. He does, but he's got little boost. Throwing it as hard as he could in an incredible read by Splice. Peeps do keep it in the air. J-Wiz kills it, and Splice ties up the series.
Splice get on the board here in this series, and it was one that they had to earn in a 2-1 game here in game number 2. And you take a look at the statistics here on this game, and it's 4 shots for Splice, but they were able to convert 2 of them. And that's all you need here, and it was 2 fantastic plays from Splice.
It really was. I mean, again, I think one of the strongest aspects of Splice's offense is on the transition. There's so many games, so many goals that they scored that were in transition. They're so good at finding each other in that specific play or style, whatever of the game. You know what I'm talking about.
And I think that it plays well when you play against a team like the Peeps. I kind of said it in their last series, and I'm saying it here again. They are very vulnerable on transition because they send numbers up the field hard. And a lot of times it's double commits, and a lot of times all 3 players are kind of sitting at the top of the box because they send these guys at the ball. So for Splice, if they can take advantage of that, which they have a couple times now, this last game was a perfect example, that's where they're going to find success against the Peeps.
I absolutely think so. And again, for the Peeps, I mean, Pirates early in that series, that man balled out, and he's kind of been playing second fiddle to Arsenal and Gyro in terms of who's getting all of the spotlight. But I mean, you said it in this game. I mean, he's the backbone of this Peeps team, and he did it in game number 2. Weren't able to come away with a win there, and this is going to at least a game number 4. This is exactly what you expected going into this game. If you wanted this kind of Rocket League, well, that's what they're giving you. Game number 3 underway.
And for Peeps, it's all about converting their chances. In the last game, they had about 8 shots. Only 1 goal. Not a great shooting percentage there. They would like to have better.
Gyro trying to throw that one, but it is knocked away. Pirates looking for Arsenal. He's got him. It's light and defended by Nosedude. Nosedude wants to chase this one down. He's there on the pass. Arsenal defended. Karma now giving way for Nosedude. Splice finding some consistent presence in the blue half. Karma by another, but Peeps finally get it to Splice territory. Arsenal threatening and defended, but up high is Gyro, and it's wide. Arsenal throwing it. Pirates was hunting, but couldn't find it. And a slow start here in the first about minute 20 seconds between the Peeps and Splice. This is each team trying to find that advantage. J-Wiz only tapped that one down for Arsenal. That's up high. Karma missed the read. Gyro, and then Nosedude, or J-Wiz comes back down to make the save.
A couple of chances already for the Peeps and Splice. Haven't really seen too much out of them on offense. Just a couple of thrown balls downfield. They haven't really gotten anything going.
Gyro from midfield, looking for Arsenal. Challenged by Karma over to Nosedude. Here comes Splice, but again defended well by Pirates. This is dangerous territory for Splice, but well played by Karma. So 2 great defensive efforts, one after another. One from the Peeps and then one from Splice.
And I gotta hand it to Pirates. He is working his butt off here in this game to keep Peeps score even here with Splice.
Arsenal wants to carry this out. He cannot. J-Wiz tries to get there in time. Karma keeping it in play, stays with it. Only knocks it over to the opposite corner. J-Wiz past 1. And that's boomed downfield by Arsenal. The Peeps can breathe for a second. A double commit by the Peeps, but Nosedude has to sit back, wait, as Arsenal was threatening. Only by 1, and J-Wiz tries to stay with this. He does, and he gets by 2 attackers. Now it's kind of a race in the corner to get to this ball. Pirates gets to it first, so I mean, we're over half this game played, Corelli, and we've seen 2 incredible defensive efforts, and after that, it's been really just well played on the corners after that. Yeah,
it's looking like who is going to make the first mistake here in this game so far. Like you said, both sides of the ball here for defense, they've been playing extremely well, and like I said, for the Peeps, it's been Pirates. He has just been all over the place, and not only that, he makes a defensive play, but then he's able to push the ball down the field.
Off the wall. Nosedude. The pass to midfield. He met J-Wizmont trying to chase it down. Not enough boost to carry. Karma Only throws that out, buys Splice some time to reload. Off the side, Jwiz tries to carry this, keep it away from the Peeps attackers. So here comes Pirates. And a read from Nose Dude keeps it away for now. Pop back downfield, Nose Dude up high to Jwiz. He's low on that one, didn't have enough boost to chase it. And against the side, Gyro playing it away. Arsenal backing away. Here's Karma trying to force it through, knocked away by the Peeps. Splice. Again, presence in the blue half. And Nose Dude throws it back in, defended by Pirates. Jwiz, that's just off the mark. Pirates well defended again. You can't get by this back wall of the Peeps half. Thrown downfield, Karma looking for it in transition, no good. 20 seconds to go. Peeps trying to threaten here, but it's cleared away by Splice in midfield. Karma looking for it herself. Karma has that first read. Coming in as Nose Dude, defended and knocked away. It was Jwiz, but Nose Dude is there now. Across the opposite side, Splice has one more chance in the air. It's killed, and we got overtime.
And man, Pirates, he has done so much for this Peeps squad. It feels like Gyro and Arsenal are so quiet on offense, and Pirates just trying to keep Peeps in this game. For Splice, though, only 2 registered shots here in this game.
Oh, Jwiz was looking for pennies on the field. He couldn't find any, but lucky for him, his teammates were able to bail him out. Nose Dude up high on the backboard. Arsenal waiting for Karma. Jwiz defended it. Peeps are threatening. Gyro gets a big win, gets that second touch. There is Pirates to Arsenal, the goal, and the Peeps take a 2-1 series advantage.
And it only takes some 30 seconds here in overtime. What a touch from Gyro, and the great pass out from Pirates. Arsenal lying in wait. The last defender for Splice could do nothing about it. And after 5.5 minutes of gameplay, the Peeps come out on top, looking to clinch a top 2 spot here in the rival series.
So again, I think that we're gonna harp on it a lot because this whole season for the Peeps, we've talked Gyro, we've talked Arsenal, we've talked the incredible amount of goals that those 2 guys have scored. Let's talk a little bit about Pirates, because this man on defense, Splice have no answer for him. He is just defending everything on the backboard.
He's a one-man show on defense, and I want to reiterate what I said earlier is the biggest difference maker for Pirates versus everyone else that I've seen, especially in the North American Rival Series, is not only does he make the saves and he stops the attacks from his opponents, but he's able to transition it into offense, and a lot of times it doesn't take a lot of, or he doesn't have a lot of boost to make that happen. And that was so big for the Peeps, because when you have these offensive powerhouses like Arsenal and Gyro putting away shots, the shots that Peeps could put on is quite a bit in the game. So for Pirates to be able to put his team on offense more and more is only a help for the Peeps.
And Splice had, again, a consistent presence in the blue half of the field several times there in game number 3. They just weren't able to find any kind of real shot opportunities where you're forcing Peeps to make an incredible save. It just great defense, preventing real shots on net. That's good defense in Rocket League. The Peeps executed that to perfection in game 3. Can they close it out in game number 4, or can Splice force a game 5 in what has so far lived up to the hype?
And just to reiterate, the last remaining storyline here in this game going into week 5 is that the Peeps win in any fashion, 3-1, 3-2, 3-0.
They're in.
They are in the top 2. For Splice, if they go on to lose this series, they're not out of the top 2, but it becomes a whole lot harder.
And if they're gonna lose, they're gonna want to pick up this game. That game differential will certainly matter when it comes to Splice versus Bread, or even the sneaky compadres. Either way, you gotta win. In the corner. Against the backboard, defended by Nose Dude. And Nose Dude, little choice but to push up with no boost. Jwiz also low in the tank. Splice has to retreat. And here come the Peeps. Nose Dude back against Arsenal. Oh, a big miss from Arsenal. It's going to allow Peeps to move back to midfield off of Karma. Jwiz trying to follow up. Up high, a pass to Pirates, on target and saved by Karma, who gets there just in time. Oh, and Pirates is hunting in front of the box, but saved again from Splice. So Splice in danger. You thought that ball was going in, but they hold on.
And it was such a pretty play there from Peeps. The Splice were just left there dangling. It took Karma on the goal line to save that one away, but Splice are absorbing a lot of pressure from the Peeps right now.
Nose Dude having to push up with no boost again. And those assaults are so tricky because like that, if you lose a challenge, then you're forced in a potential 3v2 situation on defense. J-Wiz looking for a teammate, but Splice playing it safe here. They know how deadly Peeps on the transition can be. Trying to respect that. And Peeps are gonna move downfield again. Karma stays with it for Splice. Has a good beat on the ball, but a good challenge by Pirates. Or at least put it in midfield. Splice, they're not done yet. On target, saved by Gyro. Back over to Arsenal, who was waiting for it. Booming clear downfield. J-Wiz back to Karma for the clear. Arsenal threatening, but just missing. That's his second whiff of the game. And off the target, Karma says, Splice, we're not done.
And how many times have we seen this play from Splice, just lobbing it downfield, and look at Karma, she's just sitting there waiting for this ball to come out. And Splice, it pays off for them. They're up by 1.
Add 1 to the ticker for transition goals for Splice. Halfway through. Can they force game 5? In front of the box. Arsenal. Pull this away from Splice, staying with it. Gyro shoots off the crossbar. No goal. J-Wiz challenged against Arsenal. Arsenal stays with it. The Peeps, Gyro, back to Arsenal. Against the back wall, and Gyro tried to force it. Pirates gonna come in now. Nose Dude had it the whole way. He's been good on the reads against the backboard here for Splice defensively. And you feel right now with just how the Peeps are playing, Splice need a second goal here. One is just not gonna do it against the Peeps. Nose Dude.
Registered 5 shots so far against Splice being outshot in this game, 5-2. But Splice making more of their shots here.
Up high, Karma. Oh, that's heading straight down, but it is out. Gyro, he's got Pirates on the defense, and now it's a breakaway. He's got Karma on the wing. Over to Karma. Karma shoots and scores! Going on the back end. 2-0 for Splice.
And this is so smart here from Karma. She could barely reach this ball. The pass out comes from Nose Dude. She uses the flip to get to the left side of the ball so that it goes on target. Karma, big play from her, and Splice up by 2.
They get the second goal you felt they needed. And now the Peeps, who would look to try to confirm in game 4. Well, Splice, they're not that easy. Over the top, over and in. Pirates gets the goal for the Peeps. They're not done yet either.
And how about this for transitioning onto offense? Picks up the ball in midfield, follows it up and over. Karma puts it away, and Pirates gets the Peeps on the board for the first time in this game.
And with a little bit of time to get the tying goal. And here comes Nose Dude. That third goal from Splice will be the killer for game 5. But it's the Peeps in the orange half of the field. It's Pirates. He's got one man to beat, and Pirates scoring his second goal of the game. How about the Peeps?
And the Peeps, Pirates coming alive here in this series. Look at this shot from him, tying up the game after he had just scored the first goal for the Peeps, and we're all tied up with 44 seconds left.
Pirates earning his paycheck right now. Up high. In midfield. Nose Dude back to Karma. Arsenal on the defense. Splice threatening here with less than 30 seconds to go. Karma just missing, and it's just hanging in front of the box. finally cleared away. Nose Dude, he's got J-Wiz on support, but J-Wiz couldn't get back to it in time. It's a loose ball. Karma off the post, just missing. 10 seconds to go for Splice. Can they keep it up? The Peeps clear it away. This could be dangerous, but Karma gets back in time. Up high, Splice, they clear them all away. They have to kill it here. We got overtime.
Wow, for the Peeps, this is huge. One goal sets them away from the top two here in the North American Rival Series.
Karma giving away for Jay Wismont, trying to stay with it. Nose Dude, under. Splice has to wait. The Peeps threatening here. Jay Wiz on the defense, gets it back to Peeps territory. Arsenal down in midfield, had the pass, but broken up by Splice. Here comes Pirates over to Gyro, and it's just off the mark. He can't find the ball. J-Wiz taking it from the box. It's only Gyro and Pirates. Can he get by them? He cannot. Pirates hang strong on the defensive end. In midfield, Pirates throwing it over. Karma keeping it away. Peeps trying to confirm the win, trying to go to the promotion tournament. Can they do it? Arsenal up high, over to Pirates, and it's away. Splice, they have to get to this ball. J-Wiz does on the transition. Nose Dude shoots, Nose Dude scores, and Splice take it to game number 5.
What a shot from Nose Dude here, moving down the field, and Arsenal just all but can watch this one go in. Gets a touch on it, but Splice, they force a game 5 and a thriller of a game 4.
How about this series? You want to see your teams that are fighting into the promotion tournament. This is the level of Rocket League you want to see. And I gotta tell you, I really thought early in that overtime, Peeps were about to win. But man,
it just seems like the Peeps always have that offensive pressure. You take a look at it, 9 shots from them to the 7 of Splice, so relatively even, but that wasn't the case through the throughout that game there. It was mostly the Peeps having a lot of shots, and for the Splice, they finally got that offense going. They're able to sneak away here with a game 4 win.
Yeah, sneaking away with it, and again, I mean, both teams doing really well. I feel like I keep saying it, on the transition, and being able to score off that, finding that cherry pick, not cherry pick, but finding the player in midfield to be able to move from defense to offense, and then capitalizing on a retreating defense. I mean, we saw a couple of times Peeps were able to score when Nose Dude is pushing up with no boost. J-Wiz, he's almost out of boost, and Peeps were able to score twice because of that, because on the retreat, actually I believe only once, but still, Peeps being able to take advantage of that, and it was back and forth like that, though. Splice took advantage against the Peeps for situations like that. It's just so even that way.
That's what I was going to say, was I felt like it was more of Splice taking advantage of Peeps throughout this series, as that's been, like I said, the huge vulnerability for this Peeps team. They send numbers, and they can't get back on defense. They need that split second to get back in rotation. Splice, that's their opportunity to strike.
Again, if the Peeps win, they go to the promotion tournament. This is it. No more chances in this series. They gotta win it here. Splice, well, they don't confirm, but if they win, they certainly make it, well, all but probable that they go to the promotion tournament as well. And we are in game number 5 against who are two of the hottest teams in North America. How about that? Demolitions get you the goal.
And that opens up a wide open net here for Nose Dude. I believe Karma was the one to get the demolition there on the last defender. Free shot for Nose Dude, he puts it away. Splice up by 1.
24 seconds for Splice. Off the kickoff. Nose Dude looking for Karma. Long off the crossbar. And J-Wiz gonna keep it in Peeps territory. Arsenal up high against the back wall, looking for J-Wiz downfield. In midfield, whiff City right there, but it's all right. Reload, they got it.
It's another demo.
Able to move by. Pirates staying with this, back to Arsenal. And Gyro, who has been an offensive powerhouse this season, I believe he only has 1 goal in this series. It's been Pirates And Arsenal really picking up that slack, but Gyro has done well elsewhere on the pitch, but you gotta feel like if they're gonna win this series, they need some of their best offensive strikers to pop off in Game 5.
They need the man who has come into this week with almost a goal per game, 70% goal participation. This is the guy that you want on offense for the Peeps, and he's been relatively quiet here in this series.
Gyro flipping over one, past two, but again, the box is defended by Splice. Staying with it is Nose Dude, but Gyro's gonna be the one who finds it. J-Wiz, he ends up giving way for Gyro again. That shot's on target, smacked down to the ground, across the crossbar. It's hanging in front of the box. Splice, Karma carries this one up. They still have to clear this ball away. Arsenal off the post. It gets cleared away again, and Splice get away with one.
What in the world did I just witness from Splice? The defense so patient from them to carve that one out, and for the Peeps, you gotta think that is a huge missed opportunity.
Karma from midfield, looking and finding Nose Dude. Karma stays with it. Gyro trying to stay patient with his team here. Pirates tries to take it out. Gyro does find it. Nose Dude, that on target. Pirates with the save. J-Wiz shoots, and it's wide, or it's not wide, but it's defended. Nose Dude carrying it out to the corner, past one. Arsenal rolling off the ceiling, defended by J-Wizmont, followed up by Nose Dude. A pass to Arsenal from Gyro, the Peeps moving downfield. Arsenal staying with it. And bumping Gyro out of the way was J-Wiz as well to stymie the assault from Splice. Oh, here comes Pirates off the crossbar. And the crossbar is seeing a lot of action here in Game 5. Splice still hanging on to this 1-0 lead.
That's a great break there for Splice, and again for the Peeps, they're shooting. It's quite a bit, a lot of shots coming out from them, but cannot find it.
Gyro to the corner. A minute 30 left to go in what is just a suspense-driven, suspense-thrilling game. Number 5 this has been so far, and Splice is hanging on to this 1-goal lead. Karma's passed another. Karma has a net. Can she finish it off? Karma off the ramp. It's 2-0 for Splice.
And she goes the length of the field here. She gets past Pirates, who's been solid on defense the entire series. One mistake, though, and Splice are up by 2 in Game 5.
Splice were up by 2 in game number 4. It was the Peeps who fought back from a 2-goal deficit with about a minute left. Can they do it again? Can they find these 2 goals
what a save
to keep Splice on their toes? Nose Dude staying with it. Gyro on the save, but Splice is still threatening. Splice and defended on a lot of demos coming out. The physical play. Arsenal carrying it through, defended. Gyro met by J-Wizmont. Played in and away by Pirates. 40 seconds left. The Peeps, they gotta score. You gotta feel with just a little time left on the clock to be able to give themselves time, but Splice are shutting it down. Splice want this win. Say, Peeps, you have to earn this. Karma almost scoring again. J-Wiz on the support. 20 seconds left for the Peeps. Splice hanging on to it. Splice almost getting the 3rd goal. Karma up for this. That's just off target. 10 seconds left for the Peeps. They have to score with any time left to have any hope in game number 5. That clear is going to do it. Splice in 5 games against the Peeps. They win, and they go to 5-1 in league play here in the rival series. It's not over.